once. We're going. Here we are on our way to the green earth. Hell yeah, Lamar. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. So, according to Queen, Orson is being held on the green earth. Opinion asks who the hell Orson is, and he's the other half of the singularity pair with K. And Chamber explains, tries to explain what a singularity is. And Pinion is like, alright, Tin Can, I don't fucking get it. And then, Mom just says, the singularity is the thing that was at the start of this whole dimensional mess. And then Pinion's like, thank you, Mom. Finally, a robot who's better than that Tin Can at explaining. And then Amy's like, hell yeah, Mom, you did it. And Kay's like, yep, she's a real good robot. Sorry, Chamber. And he's like, I'm a pilot assistance module, not an encyclopedia. Thank you very much. Obviously, I'm not going to be good at explaining things. Chamber is Chamber. Don't worry about it. You're good at other things. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for affirming that, Tifa. Yeah, he's just an interface. He's just an interface. And Sasuke, seeing that, is reminded of Al. And seeing Lado in Chamber, and he's like, but don't worry though, we'll get Al back. And he smiles because he's like, Al would definitely ask what all the fuss was about. He'd ask for an explanation. And Hibiki and Sasuke chat about, like, they both say how they both know well what it means to have someone else's memory living on inside them. For Sasuke being Al, and for Hibiki, all of his family. So, Kay and Orson were present for the detonation of the dimensional concussion bomb that started the whole multi-dimensional world, and theoretically they have the ability to untangle and separate all the worlds, but Kay doesn't think that's really possible or feasible because of how entangled and how many worlds have all been piled on, so a true separation is probably impossible. But if someone were to discover some sort of grand nexus that bound all threads of reality together, then it's not inconceivable that it could be severed in such a way as to let all of the various timelines reseparate and go back into their constituent original places. Assuming, you know, that didn't just completely destroy everything ever across all multiverses. But, you know, that's how it goes. And then Kay thinks that Orson's probably being used as a test subject by Sidereal's dimensional science, the same way that Trier did for him. But no matter what's true, Kay's determined to prevent Orson from remaining as Sidereal's plaything, whether they're doing science, being nice to him, or what. Oh, and when Kay did the smile and said thanks because everybody accepted this new world, they're like, hey, don't worry if you can't separate everything. This new world's brilliant and cool and we like it. But the two-hearted banana and the Macross Quarter, the quarter's going because it can fly and shit. And here, Clouseau and, so he mentions Clouseau's rank there. All the Mithril folks have been effectively promoted, except Sasuke. He's like, don't forget me. I didn't expect that reaction. He's like, sorry, it's the, you know, Alto and Lado are that rank already. And he's like, well, Mithril ranks are more important because it's more exclusive club. Alright, calm down, Weber. But Sasuke hasn't been promoted, but he's just as happy to leave all of the extra paperwork to Kurtz that's going to result from all this. And Kurt's like, dang it, Crow. And he's like, Crow says, guess you are really one of the unfortunates. And Kurt's like, Crow, sure, I'm not part of that club. But to help find... oh, they're just talking about like, say, like, how are we gonna find Orson D. Wells? And then Kay says, well, conveniently, Trier has just given Kay a singularity detector. And internally he's like, it's almost as if she thought this day would come. Suzaka, Lee, and Crow. Yurelma, Setsuna, Takaru, Banjo, and Shimon. So they're divvying up into teams, and it's going to be Operation Eclipse. Yeah, Operation Eclipse. Yeah. The sniper team, the preventers, the elements, Kiriko and Echoes, like, because we're going to the base to get the good bullshit. And we're going to bring Operation Eclipse, which is the counter-offensive against Sidereal, and it's going to begin in 3 hours' time. And Suzune's feeling a bit down. And Suzune is mostly worried because she's not worried. Oh, Mao drags Kurtz off to go get a beer to leave Hibiki and Suzune to it. But yeah, she's worried because she's not worried, if that makes sense. She says to Hibiki that there's been a worry building up inside her ever since the time prison was destroyed, and as though in step with the dangers amassing in the world around us. But she's never been afraid, thanks to Hibiki facing those same worries and fighting side by side. But now that worry's gone, not because, as she wanted to believe at first, that she's become a stronger person. If anything, she feels like she's becoming someone other than herself. And that thought scares her. And Hibiki does his best to assure her that Suzune is still Suzune, even if she's moody or hysterical or even really cynical. Sometimes she's still her, and he wishes he knew a better way of putting it, a smoother way. But she's like, it's fine, I get what you were saying, loud and clear. She just wishes that she didn't feel like the day was approaching. Yeah, internally here she says she wishes that she didn't feel like the day was approaching when she's not going to be able to fight alongside Hibiki. But she's sure that Hibiki will manage, even without her. It's like, oh damn, we're not going to be by his side forever. And then this is scenario 25, the mission of the Singularity. So, Macross Quarters reached the terminal base. Let's do it. Start attacking it, hell yeah. Jack all that shit up, nice work. Teams are infiltrating, excellent work. Jokers appear. And it is, of course, Gilta who's like, freaking Z Blue, I'm gonna get you for this. Time for me to attack you, ha 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 ha. And then Jeffrey is like, oh jeez, Gilta below me, damn, that dude, what we gonna do about this? He's like, yeah, Barbie the Needle, that man. And then Jeffrey says, don't worry, we've just got to wait for Kay to accomplish his mission to save Orson. So, let's get fighting. And the SR point is, by the 6th turn, clear the map and 1 unit must have 5 kills. Yeah, so Giltar shows up. Yeah, okay, they said that Setsuko said she had a bad feeling, so that means Barbie must be nearby. But meanwhile, inside the base. So, you're right, Setsuko. She's like, nah, I got a weird feeling. So she volunteered to be part of the infiltration team because she's figured out the connection to Barbiel must resemble Rand's connection to Strauss, and that's made her even like more motivated to take him down with her own hands, or at least that's what she tells everybody. And Hibiki internally is like, I can tell that Setsuko's lying, and there's something else on her mind. And then a Bioroid spots us, and we're like, dang it, check that out, dude. And they tell Hibiki to get Setsuko and Suzune out of here, and hurry on ahead. It's like, let's go. And then Kuso says, don't worry, you'll be able to summon Genin soon and raise hell, but for now you gotta get out of here. So, Suzune, let's go. Right. And off they run off. And now we become the form of a man. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna waste all of Jeffrey's juice on getting pumped. So I can map attack these jokers. He's just dead weight on him, which I go, pretty much, right? Like, Setsuko is, like, at least she wants to find out some sphere shit, and she's got nice legs for running on, whereas Suzune is just fucking, what's she gonna do? Sit on Hibiki? The invincible boy! Just the big move on her. Nice work, got him. Beautiful. Primo. Buster Cannon. So we've got the quarter cannon, the Buster Cannon, and the Macross Cannon. The cannon. But this is still cannon. It's just not like they've just spelled cannon differently to the 3 other times they've done cannon. It's weird. It's weird. Oh look, it's a bug. The only people who listen to what Giltar says. Insects programmed to listen to what he says. Jeffrey's powerful, just learned us a screw module because the root split coming up is, do you want to fucking go to hell in the ocean or not? The answer often is no, actually. I don't. Oh, look at all them juicy boys lined up. So, on the 3rd turn, here's Jeffrey's like, alright, that should be good enough. Pulls out, and Guilty's like, ha ha ha, I've defended the base once again. And here's Barbio's like, ah, fucking Gilta no Yatsu. Friggin' Gilta, how could he fall for such an obvious and transparent and easy diversion? He's an idiot. Ugh. Duh. But he's like, well, Strauss is off having fun, the other 2 reactors are off doing things, so now he's just gonna wait for Setsuko. And then here she is, she's Barbiel! Like, howdy Setsuko, how you doing? Gonna kill you. But yeah, he admits that Hibiki has matured a little, but obviously he's here about Setsuko and he thinks Hibiki sucks. And he does his boost up, and then Setsuko's like, wait Hibiki! He's like, oh, Setsuko, you want to plead before you die? She's like, I've got a question. And her question is, I want to know more about you and why you fight. And he makes a face. And she says that she's experienced hatred in the past, but she more feels sorrow and sad over the continuous war that she's had to live in, and she wants to save Barbiel if possible. Yeah, he wants to save Barbiel if possible. He's like, what, this bad dude? And he just goes, Setsuko Ohara, the Maiden of Sorrow. As I figured, I cannot accept your existence. Barbiel? In normal circumstances, we're not allowed to kill other reactors. However, I'll make an exception for you. Barbiel, I won't let you lay a hand on Setsuko. Stay back, Setsuko. He's targeting you. Interesting. Omoshiroi. Eh? Guess it's a good time I test if the information Strauss gave me was true. He's using his sphere. That's right. And I'll awaken everyone's hatred that they've hidden away. I won't let you. And then Setsuko's sphere does a thing. What happened? Did she cancel his power? Crap. Oh, jeez. Like, so far Barbiel has said crap like that exact line like 4 times, and it's whenever, like, when we showed up, when Shah showed up, when Askim showed up, when Advent showed up. It's like, prepare yourself, Barbiel. Shoots a fucking gun. You piece of... You shit piece. And then... Wait, Hibiki! Don't try and stop me, Setsuko! That's not it! Something's wrong with Suzune! Huh? Suzune, snap out of it! Let's get out of here, Setsuko. I'll summon Genian. They run off. And then Setsuko. She managed to cancel my powers. But it doesn't matter. I've accomplished my goal. Now I just have to wait till the poison comes to effect. Not a beautiful dude. So come, Genian. Summons it. Suzune wakes up. She's like, "How you doing?" She's like, "I'm fine." Setsuko and everybody get out, and he's like, "Yeah, we're fine. We got out." Like, Kei has managed to get Orson, and we all got out, and Setsuko joined the assault team, and it's going good. So let's fight and make time for them to be able to get out. He's like, "Dang it, Barbiel used his sphere act. What the heck?" And then Setsuko's sphere like countered it, and then Gyota's like, "Dang it, it's the quarreling twins. Brr, I'm trash." Then it's like, "What are you gonna do, Gyota Bologna?" He's like, "Duh, I'm gonna beat you up so Barbiel doesn't have to get your blood on his hand." And then Ibika's like, "Yeah, you fucking can't though, dude. You're trash. You're actual garbage." Okay, and yeah, and Suzune there's like, "Oh, I got this headache. What's up with my headache? I got a headache. It sucks."
"やると決めたからにはナイフより長い獲物だ。かわせると思うなよ."
Fighting Spirit, you earned the guaranteed crit. You have to wait and see, Lamar. You have to wait and see. I like what you're thinking. Oh, yeah, look, you can die mode. Brilliant, great. The straight Punisher? The Punisher. Alright, sure. That weren't any counters they could do. I knew he was obsessed with the Susanne titty. No, his sphere requires balanced emotions, not just maximum frustration. That's probably Rand's. Emotional pain is just as much as physical.
発動のタイミングは任せます。
Default, stay immobile. And then there's an 8, there's the quarter. Shows back up. Being a good boat and a dragon. And then you there, you there, you there, you there, you there, because you've got to get to a spot. No, but if it becomes too far and then it's always, won't they? Then, you know, but we're here, Vicky. Nice work, dude. You're here to back me up. Hell yeah. Excellent. How's Kevin doing? And Ozma says we need to defend until Kay successfully escapes. Oh yeah. And then here's Barbiel. Barbiel. It's like, hell yeah, dude. I bet you're still recovering from the shock of your shit not working. And Barbiel just goes, yes, well, you did indeed cancel my attack, but... It's like, yeah, Gadlight Sphere Act wasn't shit either, fuck you! So everyone's hooting and hollering at him. It's like, humanity is greater than you think, and you're a big bunch of shit, and the power of the sphere isn't everything. And like, hey, Vicky and Setsuko, and then Barbiel's like, yes, but check this out. And he said, you didn't get rid of all my poison, isn't that right? For that woman over there. And he's like, I sense there's a little bit of hatred in your heart, Susanne Sensei. And then, hey, Vicky. And then she's beating up, probably punched him in the back of the head, kicking him, because you know where he sits. It's like, Miss Susanne! Get out of Jenny and Hibiki, this machine isn't for you. What are you saying, Miss Susanne? It's better that way, for you and for this world. Move it! Stop, Miss Susanne! So you insist on interfering. And then... It's like, what are you doing, Hibiki? Barbiel's right there! Something's wrong with Miss Susanne! Goodbye, Hibiki. I'll eventually return to take Genion from you. And then, faster than a human should be able to move, she runs real fucking fast. Is that Susanne? What the... That's not the movement of a human being! Ah, so you've come. I'd assume you'd prefer it this way? I guess you understand who you are? Then let's go, Umbriel. Miss Susanne! Move, Barbiel. Off they go. So now we've had Valkiel the Heat, Zuriel the Unbreakable, Barbiel the Needle, Hamariel the Star, and Umbriel the... who knows, the Susanne. And then... Susanne left with Barbiel. What the hell's going on, Hibiki? Miss... Susanne! Get a grip, Hibiki, Giltar's approaching! How pathetic, quarreling twins. I'll finish you off! Hibiki! Damn it, we're too far away. Leave it to me. Okay. Let's do it, Orson. I'll time it to your motion. Look who gets a new move.
このチャンスは生かさなきゃ。ドンパチ開始といきますか。
Orson's cool pose. What a dude. せっかくだ。派手に行こうぜ。富士スレ落とす。 Dang it! Shit! Gets fucking blown back. This can't be! This was my chance! We don't give a crap about your circumstances. Get lost, poison mushroom. You'll all pay for this! Off he goes. Nice work, Master K. Yeah. Sorry, Hibiki, we were late trying to find Orson's August too. If I came earlier, then she wouldn't have... It's not your fault, it was my fault. Didn't recognise her odd actions. Hibiki. Let's go, we need to defeat the remaining enemies. Yeah. Okay, I'll support you. I'll leave the attacking to you. Roger that. Can you trace Barbiel? And C2, it's too late. We lost the trace. All units, focus on the enemies. Roger. Hibiki. Let's do it. We have to focus on our enemies in front of us. Yeah. Miss Suzune. No more dumb cutting? Not only is it no more dumb cutting. Poor boy don't got his big move no more. He only got as far as the XL glaive. In guy mode, he only up to the toy. He don't got the kung fu kick no more. He don't got no moves. He's trash. Boo! Oh, you should have thought of that before you were so excited. Biosensor, Psycho Frame, Zero System, Power of the Spiral, Max God. And Giltar got fucking blown back, so he's not here. Maybe. How many turns is it that we got? Look at that, within 6 turns. Let's have a look. 6 turns, yeah, okay, so we got a turn to fuck about with these idiots. And then, Miss Suzune, maybe if I'd paid more attention to you, this wouldn't have happened. I'm sorry, Miss Suzune. I'm sorry. Being a hunter's not just for show. Fuck Hibiki. Hibiki has just lost Suzune, the Stormbringer, and the Nibble and Annihilation. He has lost the maneuvers because Suzune is just dark permanently. 1, so that's a pretty good map attack, right? But I think that's the best we can get, because I can get all of those, and no, yeah, I think that's the best map attack we can get on this. With this current arrangement of enemies. Casual 14k damage, don't worry about it. Pretty good. Ah, good. He learned it. He learned the move. He learned the move. He learned the move. Good. We don't need to do that dude anymore. It's just got 10 dudes in one thing. One pilot must have at least 6 kills. At least 5 kills. And it's like, well, that dude... Mate, it's really hard to not do just with the basic fellas. How underleveled am I not? They're not underleveled. Like, see, enemies are 38. And most of my fellas are like in the mid-30s. So, they're fine. But she got him. She fucking got him. Remember that level 99 is the highest you can go. 2,850 armor, pretty good. Pretty good. Probably nothing's going to be able to break her barrier till we get to someone barrier pierce, but you know, that's how it goes. Fucking the miracle hasn't occurred yet. Oh yeah, and I needed to get these jokers to the spot for a secret, didn't I? 7 across, 21 down. Should be there. Listen, if they hadn't thrown fucking multiple level 75 fellas at me, this wouldn't have happened. They did it to themselves. Oh, you fucking kidding me? It's okay, I wanted to wait an extra turn anyway. So I should hit the right. Oh no, I didn't bring the nerds, did I? Oh, I did bring the nerds. No way. Done. I want Kay to do an attack. If Giltar managed to get a hit, like, in before the stuff happened, he would have gone, this is my chance to get my prestige back. I just need to take ZetBlue out here and now. But more importantly, if I screw up anymore, Lord Barbiello. Oh, miracles occurred. Should be there. Yep, here we go. And here's Karis. It's been a long time, Garrett. Karis, what are you doing here? I've been fighting as part of the local resistance. We decided to act in tandem with your offensive and attack this base ourselves. Actually, it's good that we've met. Here, let me give you some help. And we get a booster and a high-spec radar. You okay with this, man? I'm certain these will be useful. We're all counting on you, Garrett. Thanks, Garrus, but just meeting you like this is already the best help I could have asked for. What a wild dude. And then here's Kay. Been a long time since our duo was together. Follow my lead, Orson. Aye. I know your tricks like the back of my hand, so me being a bit rusty shouldn't be a problem. Alright then, I'm putting the pedal to the metal. These guys really managed to tick me off today. So yeah, a Dark Seasonade. Gave her a new name, Umbriel. Umbriel. So Barbiel, Hamariel, Velkiel, Zuriel, and Umbriel. That's 5 of the 12, I guess. Pew! Pew! Alright, here comes the Chaos Chicken. Okay, we couldn't even get a dude, but we did level up, I guess. And then they got him. Little friend for you, nice work. We did it. Nice work. And then Vicky's like, dang it, Miss Susanne, what the heck happened? I like how here you have 2 pages of pop-ups now. So it's like, dang it, Barbie did some shit to Susanne. And they're like, but Susanne can't have had like some hatred in her heart towards Hibiki. That's bullshit, that's ridiculous. Maybe did some mind control on her or something. It's weird. It's like, hey, you know how she acts weird when she was stressed? You think that maybe, like, that wasn't from her personality? So, like that, if that's not from her, then do you think Barbiel's got full mind control? But if he does have mind control, then how are we gonna fix it? And how are we gonna stop it? This is some bullshit. Spheres are crazy garbage. But we do know, sorry, if only I attacked Barbiel. It's like, Setsuko, it's not your fault, he's a shithead. That dude messing with people's hearts. But what we do know is that Susanne's going to be kept alive. And if only so Barbiel can use it to really fuck up Hibiki later on. And where is Hibiki? He asked for... I like Koji's like 1,000-yard stare on. He asked to be alone. It's like, See, and Mel's all sad. Like, dang it, his dad and his sister. And then he had Susan there. Now everybody who he loves goes away in the end. And then Hibiki comes out. He's like, hey guys. Hey, dude, he's like, so, anyone want to come in the simulation with me? Like, Camille, with me and Camille and Suzuku? It's like, you alright, dude? And he's like, no, not really. But if Sosuke can stay strong after losing Chidori, then I can too. And then Camille's like, okay, dude, sure. Suzuku, let's go with him. And then Callan and Shin like, hell yeah, let's go beat the shit out of him until he's strong enough for this never to happen. I'll get Duo and Quattro. Thanks, guys. Let's go. Yeah, it's like, nice work. And then Crow's like, maybe we should have that Sistema match right about now. But Setsuko yeah, everyone feels like sort of the damn poker-faced Brotherhood getting all fucked up. And Setsuko, she's resolved for when everyone's ready to give Barbie some payback, and Setsuko's resolved that when that time comes, she's going to be the one to do it. And she now understands at least a little of why Barbie's been after her so much. She hates him. And now look at this weird fucking thing. That's weird, right? Don't like the look of that. But yeah, Orson's time as a guinea pig at Sidra wasn't that bad, really, to be honest. He's learned that, like Kay, he's learned that it's probably impossible to like untangle the various worlds through singularity powers. And it's not obvious either how either of them can stop the 12,000 year cycle bullshit, much less the 120 million year mega cycle bullshit. But Orson's impressed that Tria's pieced all of that together by herself, because Sidra, with all of their crazy galactic super science nonsense, struggled to put that together. It's like Tria's really fucking good at her job. But Kay finds himself wondering what would have happened if he and Orson had not been involved in the project, the initial one. And Orson's like, you know, loads of stuff, good and bad. He's like, yeah, like, think of it, like, he's like, maybe you'd still be with Tina, maybe. And he's like, and I wouldn't have met Athena, because I would have been too old. He's like, yeah, and I wouldn't have met Mimsy. Like, think of all the people he might have married, the people he never would have met, wars that never would have been started, others that might never have ended. The dimensional concussion bomb itself relied heavily on lost technology that the Killam scientists who built it didn't really understand, and all records of their stuff has been lost. So these two jokers can only look forward now. For lost technology. Yeah, they can only look forward now to a time when Kay will have to stake his life on atoning for what he's done.